Idols, the pinnacle of musical entertainment, especially in Japan where it first became popular. But what is the original meaning of the word idol? How did it turn from a word that had negative meaning toward worshipping statues and false gods to being associated with Japanese girl groups and other aspects of the entertainment industry? Well, to answer that question, we need to delve into the long, complicated, and dark origins of that word. The etymology for the word idol ultimately comes from the Greek word eidolon, meaning a form or shape of some being, which can be used to worship something. In some stories related to the Trojan War, such as the Greek play Helen written by Euripides, the woman who would become Helen of Troy was sometimes depicted as not being in Troy at all, but rather she was in Egypt this whole time, and Helen we, along with the Greek soldiers, thought was her, was actually an imposter. And yes, you can apply this to Among Us, but in this case it was an eidolon, a sort of doppelganger or spirit image that merely took on the form of Helen by some of the goddesses who refused to honor their part of the deal regarding the judgment of Paris, which in turn led to the Trojan War. But given how Helen is ultimately treated as more of an object rather than a person whose mere presence effectively caused the war due to how she is seen as a trophy or prize to be claimed by both sides, in a way the meaning still applies to her, albeit in a symbolic roundabout kind of way. Back in ancient times, idols were usually man-made figures or cult images used for worship by many different cultures. The Bible itself condemns the worship of these cult images, mostly due to how these man-made images are considered false gods, which cause humans to stray away from worshiping God. This in turn would lead to the term idolatry, which is the worship of these false gods or idols created by man, though nowadays the term is mostly used to refer to the worship of anything related to materials, such as worshiping money, power, or excessive indulgences of any kind, especially of either material or worldly desires. Same thing for idols in the music or entertainment industry. Now, the word idol in this case refers to entertainers of the acting, singing, or even modeling career. One major aspect, however, is that they were often used for their good looks or attractive personality in some way, thanks to marketing and exposure to the fans through the media. The best examples would be matinee idols, who were usually young male actors that are beloved for their natural charm and appearance. However, one thing to note about these idol entertainers is that they were often very young, ranging from being teens to even children, which would end up leading to a lot of dark issues for them. Issues that I will not be talking about, or at least not a lot in this case, for reasons that may disturb those who are more sensitive to the various scandals that happen because of it. Anyways, while idols are prominent in the West, mostly due to teen or child stars, with the show American Idol being the one who practically capitalizes on it, the idol industry in Asia is much more well known thanks to almost every single anime or manga series talking about it. While there are Korean idols, Chinese idols, and even Taiwanese idols, Japanese idols are considered the most popular and well-known form of entertainment idols due to the amount of girl groups and boy bands they produce, along with their online personas through the World Wide Web, making it easier for them to gain foreign fans as well as native ones. However, the eerie parallels between the idols of the entertainment industry and the idol statues that were once worshipped is noticeable if you look closely enough. I mean, the idols of the entertainment industry, especially in Japan, are practically worshipped like demigods, if not straight up gods, in the eyes of adoring fans, which is not healthy considering the parasocial relationships it causes and the amount of criminal behavior that happens because of it. Even more scary is that these idols don't have to deal with these fans to the point of being treated like objects of worship rather than simply humans who are trying to make a living. It also doesn't help that they tend to have very controlling producers and managers that they have to deal with on an almost daily basis by marketing their appeal to the fans in order to make more money off of them, even at their expense. Either way, the word idol has many different meanings that has changed over the years and continues to affect society and culture in a variety of ways, but probably not in the best way. Ranging from simple object worship to worshipping actual people due to their ability to entertain the masses, the idol word has evolved over the years in terminology and context, but in a dark, twisted way. Entertainment idols are practically the modern equivalent of the idol worship once committed by people in the past, with actual humans rather than simply man-made objects, but given that idols are sometimes seen as dolls or puppets created by corporations to make money and gain publicity, it would be appropriate to see them as object idols rather than people, which doesn't make the comparison any easier to swallow. Also, yes, I'm using the music box version of the song Idol because I thought it was appropriate considering the lyrics of the song being very fitting for the topic of this issue.